We're back in action here as the teams have finally squared away what maps and modes they're playing. I'm going to run through this if you're just tuning in. This is vVv versus FaZe. We are going to kick it off with Hardpoint on Raid. Then we follow up with SND. Remember, this is a best of 5. We are in the championship bracket now. SND Meltdown. Game number 3 will be CTF on Raid, followed up by Game 4, Hardpoint on Standoff. And then if we go to a Game 5, it's going to end on Search and Destroy Express. The FaZe boys are all smile right now as Folsom is pointing out to the crowd. He's got some fans there. These guys are getting ready to go. We had a question yesterday, Hasho, that a lot of viewers asked. I just want to address right now to give them some context. You will see players with 2 sets of headsets when they are on main stage. The reason behind this is the headset that they are actually wearing is going to be a soundproof, noise-canceling headset so that when we are commentating, the people in the crowd can hear us. However, the players cannot because we do call out sensitive information. So if you're wondering why there's 2 headsets and they've got those earbuds underneath, that's exactly why.
Yep, thanks for explaining that, because we had lots of questions about that yesterday, but actually it's played out extremely well here in Dallas. Haven't had any complaints from the players. Everything is A-OK with those earbuds in their ears and with their headsets around their neck for the voice communication through those microphones. So everything's been playing out okay here on main stage, and these FaZe guys are looking pretty confident, man. That's Folsom there on the very end, and I believe all his teammates there are just basically giving them a little pep talk right now. They're kind of going over some strategy. You look over at the vVv side now, and you see they look pretty confident here as well. This is their first match here in Dallas, and there you go, Complex standing up, giving his team some love. That's Complex on the end, the anchor for vVv in the Hardpoint games. So we're headed into this Raid Hardpoint right now. Look for Complex to make that early move to either top Art or top Laundry with the FAL. And that's his standard play, his just signature move. And nobody can stop him when he does that. Everybody knows that he's going to do it for his here on Raid. As we take a look at the map overhead, you see that's going to be the first hard point there in the ring, the next one in the kitchen, 3rd in the garage, 4th is going to be at the basketball court, and the last one's going to be mid-map at the middle tree.
Yeah, and it can get dicey under that middle tree for sure. These are great to point these out as we kick it off. We are going to jump on board with Complex. Hastro, and you called it, my friend. He does indeed have the FAL.
And look at exactly where he goes. Top Laundry. Everybody knows he's going to go up there, and he challenges anyway. Complex still managing to stay alive right here as Theory hops into the ring, and it's going to be a battle right there. There is one player for FaZe flanking around, but he gets taken out. Now 3 FaZe players jumping in, Fwiz.
I will give him credit because they actually, from a strategy standpoint, you had FaZe that threw an EMP and hit him right away to take out his red dot, so that was nice play by them, and now he's got it back up. He's still up in that top position, going to try to go down there. Folsom cleans up replays. Theories comes down, takes out Folsom, pulls the pistol out. Oh!
Complex, the nice shot right there with the V23R, hip firing. And that was a great play. He had to come down out of top Laundry to contest that. And look at this, vVv now down a little bit, still getting the good spawn though. And that's why Complex plays that so passively, is because he's holding spawn for his team for the second hard point still. And it's just a nice play by him. So look at this, popping some shots off again, still holding that spawn. The next one's rotating to kitchen right now. Great play by vVv.
Asher, what do you think these guys need to do here, as now you've already got FaZe that's got a pretty good lead? What do you do if you're on the vVv team just to kind of like get back in this?
Oh, right now, you know, I think you need to play a little bit more aggressive. FaZe is definitely playing more aggressive at the moment, and you see that Complex has been playing quite slow, which is fine. It's pretty good strategy, but now you're starting to give away too many points. It's 44-8. FaZe has quite a substantial lead, up by 40 points. This is where you really have to kind of lock it down, put some points on the board, make a great rotation over to that 3rd hard point in the garage.
All right, well, we're going to jump on with replays. He's in the hard point. He's got his Scorpion out, gets a kill on High. He's going to shoot around the money room, picks up another kill on Shim, and gets taken out by Folsom, who had the shotty. So nice try there. They were able to get some points on the hard point. However, it's 52-16 here. vVv's got to bounce back into this. Let's switch over to the FaZe side with Folsom, who's starting to rack up a kill. He's going for that Hellstorm, and he's pretty damn close to it.
Yeah, he's really close. He's about 3/4 of the way, and now vVv has actually made that transition just flawlessly. They got a zigzag spawn, and now they are moving for that. So this is actually a great position for vVv to bring it back. This garage hardpoint spawn on the 3rd zone is the one that you can control pretty heavily, and right now Folsom making a great play right there. Had the EMP grenades equipped, took out that sentry gun for vVv, and here you go, grenade placement from both teams. Picking up the kill right there was Complex onto Folsom, and Folsom trying to get back into that garage. About 30 seconds left here on this hardpoint.
You know, sometimes it's the little things in Call of Duty. That was a really smart Semtex that he knew that he was going to be aggressively pushing forward. He'd also get the van there and just was able to pick up the kill. So let's stay on with Folsom to see what he's able to do here as these guys got to make a push. Now we're starting to see vVv is bouncing back after there was a 47-point lead, I do believe, by FaZe. It's now only about a 12-point game. However, you've got the FaZe team that is on the hard point. They're at the basketball court too, though, waiting for the next pull.
Yeah, now vVv is in a rotation at the moment. We're trying to get over there, and Folsom is set up perfectly right here. He's going to have a couple vVv players coming down the back staircase. Let's see what he can do. He pushes right here, but Theory calls in a timely lightning strike. Great play trying to break that zone and set up vVv to catch back up here. They're down by about 30 points. vVv controlling that hard point now, but Heist going huge with his lightning strike, taking out 3 players from vVv and FaZe right back in it. Now here comes a counter Hellstorm missile, and that's not going to really connect. I couldn't tell if that picked anybody up right there from the EMP, but 91-58 is the score now. FaZe, vVv trying to claw back in as they do have control.
So Theory, we're going to pull it out to max screen here as he's getting close to his Hellstorm. He's got his boys with him. Sham takes out Complex. Folsom takes out Realize. Theory's going to take out Sham. He's only 1 kill away from that Hellstorm, and the Hellstorms, particularly on hardpoint, make a huge difference here as he's going to pick up his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm with that kill on Folsom. So Theory's on a roll, going for that sentry gun.
Oh, and look at that Theory.
Got it.
When he went back, picked up the kill right there at that player from FaZe, was trying to get the points towards his score streaks by hopping in the last second. And Theory now is going to have those score streaks loaded up, ready to go. And here comes that lightning strike. He's going to go ahead and call that in. Perfect time for that lightning strike here on this zone. Takes out Folsom, but also takes out his teammate Replays and picks up a shot on the Sham there. So nice play by Theory. He got 2 out of 3. 1 was his teammate, but right now it looks like they are still maintaining a little bit of control, trying to claw back into this one.
Yeah, that sentry gun is serving to be quite the annoyance in the middle of the map as it's helping FaZe hold down this hard point here. As now Theory's going to try to move in here. He takes out Folsom to gain the hard point back. And let me switch off this mini-map so we can follow the timing of that. That might help a little bit. So 14 seconds left on the hard point in the middle of the map as now you've got the FaZe team scrambling to get ready for the next location.
And here we go. It's going to be coming back to the original hard point in the ring. Theory's spotting the player right there, but he's got Replays helping him out. Replays picking up a 2-piece. Now Heist taking out Replays. Theory comes right back in, backing up Replays, takes out Heist. So a nice play by Theory. Heads up. This is where vVv is going to have to bring it back, Fliz.
Absolutely. We're sticking on with Theory. Theory's got the hot hand as we bring up the scoreboard. He is 24-11 with 8 captures, 6 defense hashers, so this guy is just on a roll.
Yeah, and he's using the MSMC, Fliz. A lot of people trying to say that the submachine guns aren't really worthwhile after Title Update 8, but look at this. Lots of players here in Dallas using the submachine guns, having great success, and this is no different. Theory packing the MSMC. Why don't you try and pull up with the options right there? Let's see what he's using perk-wise also. I'd like to just kind of maybe check that out. So we're taking a look here at this perks. Looks like he has Flak Jacket, Toughness, and Dexterity. So he's probably playing the hardpoint zones a little bit for his team with Flak Jacket.
Yeah, let's stick on. Let's go actually over to Realize, because Realize is on a score streak here, and I think I might have just got him killed there as I switched to him. So we will jump over to Replays, who's also starting to work up something here. He's got some magic going. And guys, vVv has taken the lead where we saw FaZe taking the lead the entire game. It was vVv that grabbed it back up, but now it is close, point by point. They're going toe-to-toe. FaZe has got 4 down there as he takes them all out. This is going to allow them to move some maps, but again, no respawn time, but still, anytime you can take 4 out, drop a team, helps from a position standpoint.
Yeah, now you see vVv challenging through the front door altogether, and look at that. vVv takes out all 4 members of FaZe. So that's just trading back and forth. Both teams had 4 down, and now it's going to be tied on the scoreboard. Replays going huge right here. Picking up a dirty 2-piece, jumping around the corner, getting both players there at the front door. And now he's taking cover behind the column. Checking out the front door. Where are they coming from? Replays trying to figure it out. And there you go, 2 players for FaZe coming in the back door. And they're going to have to try and make the move over to the garage. This is going to be crucial. Why don't we switch over to Theory right now? Because he still had some score streaks, Fwiz. I wonder if he put him down at the moment. I think he dropped a sentry. Yep, it's in the back of the garage. So Theory made the early transition. Smart play by him. Gets the sentry gun down. This is crucial right now for vVv.
And Sham had 5 kills. Let's see if I just want to see real quick. He did get a strike, so he's got Hellstorm and a lightning strike. He can do something about that. Theory gets taken out. As we jump on board with replays, we've got vVv in the lead by 22 points. They also have control of the hard point, and this hard point's got another 34 seconds here. So if FaZe wants to do anything now, they've got to push in there and get some points on the board. It's going to be critical with only 2 minutes left on the clock and some change. These guys got to start getting a little bit more frantic, playing a little bit more aggressive if they want to get that lead back from vVv.
Oh, absolutely. And now vVv, you see them on the map in the lower right part of your screen. They're making a push for the basketball court at the moment. One player for FaZe coming down open stairs, and he gets taken out. That was Theory, or sorry, excuse me, that was Heist making a move. So we're on board with Secretly. We're going to switch over to him. He's calling in a Hellstorm missile and takes that player out in the pool. So let's see what can go down here.
Absolutely.
FaZe coming back.
Yeah, he's absolutely. FaZe they've been switching the lead back and forth, and this game there's only going to be a couple point difference, I feel like, by the end of this game, as it is vVv that's in it. So FaZe is going to move in. PDW takes out Theory, but gets taken out there as mistakes were made. FaZe, Champ, I think he just killed himself there.
Yeah, he did actually. Killed himself with the Hellstorm. That's really not something you ever want to do.
There's his redemption, though, with the lightning strike as he picks up a 2-piece, helping out the FaZe squad. They're going to try to move into this basketball hardpoint. That's got 23 seconds left on it, a minute left on the clock. They've got to do something here to get this lead back. They are down by 24 points, and vVv is mounting their lead here, 204 to 175.
Yeah, and Secretly actually calls it a lightning strike pretty early. I wonder why he called it that early. I would have maybe saved that until you know, you had a little bit of time. I guess you needed to get them off of that last hardpoint zone before it got away from them too much. But here we go, FaZe trying to bring it back. They do have a sentry gun up. It's really tough to hold this hardpoint. Complex last alive for vVv. He's gonna have to try and put a stop to FaZe gaining so many points right here. They're gonna have to basically hold this the entire time. So vVv just jumping in and challenging. And I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. They can still win it at this point, but they're going to have to hold it for every second. vVv trying desperately to get into this hardpoint zone.
Oh my
14
goodness.
seconds left to go, Fwiz. Can they actually do this?
It's going to come down to it. They might, unless FaZe can get in there and contest it here. FaZe might actually pull this. I'm sorry, vVv can't get in there to contest it. FaZe is going to, and this actually.
vVv takes it by 1 point.
Wins it. By
what a game!
Single point. Hashro, we said it earlier, it's going to come down to only a couple points. Actually, we were wrong. It came down to 1 point.
Look at Realize making the huge play, picking up a 2-piece on your kill cam and jumping into contest, saving the game for vVv.
The best hardpoint game we've seen here yet at MLG Dallas. What a way to start off our Saturday morning.
Wow, that just woke me up. Thank you, vVv.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, well, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back to bring you game number 2, vVv versus FaZe.